Everyone's panicking, the sky's falling down, but I'm here to tell you that it's fine. And actually, there are some very interesting metrics that show us exactly where we're going. And more importantly, that this is, well, just a normal cryptocurrency bull run. I want to break down a couple of key things you need to know about that's happening right now in the market. With that being said, hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. So welcome back, everybody. Don't forget to turn your notification bell on so you stay up to date with everything going on in this market. But I keep getting loads of DMs and messages in my live space around what is happening in the market. Now, you may or may not follow other YouTubers in the space that are all calling the market tops B, and everyone's saying we missed it. Well, I'm here to tell you that simply isn't true. And actually, we know that from some of the data from the previous years, we've actually only ever had 3 years where our opening price has finished lower than our closing price. And it's very interesting to think about it in that narrative, because you can see there 2014 we opened at 730, finished at 321, 2018 was the same, and 2022 the same as well. So 3 years we actually saw a decline in the price of Bitcoin, as opposed to many of the other years where we've seen a significant incline. Now, again, people say that this isn't the case and that we're actually having a different time, accelerated cycle theory and much more. But the reality is we opened this year at 57,254, and we currently at the time of this video sit at 56,274. So the reality here is we're about $1,000 different between the start of the year and where we sit now. So, you know, the overall sentiment in the market is, yes, we may have blown off the top at 72,000. We always talked on this channel that it was way overcooked. The reality is, though, we are still in a very good position. We've still got a lot of upside to come, and people just simply need to wait. So what's coming down the track that we need to be aware of? Well, there is a couple of big catalysts in the market that everyone should get ready for, namely Ethereum ETFs. Now, you may think, hold on a minute, 2-bit, Ethereum, Bitcoin, how does the two work? Well, Ethereum ETFs are about to get SEC approval, making a major turning point for the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Even Gary Gensler seems to be in favor of development, and ultimately, therefore, will push the button and allow ETFs to go live. This opens up the door to money, and this is the point here. Remember, Bitcoin and all of the other cryptocurrency assets, generally speaking, are a P2P transaction. They are simply one to the other, and I think this is the important part. Now, Ethereum ETFs allow the opportunity for more institutions, more big players to get into the market. They will bring a liquidity event like Bitcoin into the market, and we know how the sentiment of markets works. Memes, alts, Ethereum, Bitcoin, all cycles do exactly the same. So this is going to bring some big money into the space. Lots of people absolutely believing it's going to be big. John Glover, their chief investment officer at Ledian, believes that this is going to be a big moment for not only just the Ethereum ETFs, but Bitcoin as well. And actually, this is where people get this sentiment that Bitcoin is primed for a rally in July. Now, we've talked about this previously on my live streams as well as some other videos, that July historically is a good month for us in cryptocurrency. And everyone at the minute, whenever the market isn't pumping out of its mind, believes that, well, it must be different. Well, the market's going to zero. Take this weekend, for example. We thought we were going to get something good. It turned out that we got a dump. It's coming back up again. So who knows where we are in this weekend, but this is absolutely imperative to think about. But we do know there is support building, there is a higher price as we continue to push. Now, some people are predicting 50K. Indicators would suggest that investors may begin profit taking on the basis that the asset may reach a highest EBB for the quarter. Now, I don't simply agree to this. I actually think that we've already seen miner capitulation. We know that miners are settling in. And also, I talked about this on my live stream, that actually to produce Bitcoin, it's about net value fair. The reality is it costs as much as it does to be rewarded. And we talked about that last year. So we are in a good place, I think, with the market. Lots of people believing that we could see. The one big thing we need to get over is the Mt. Gox situation. That is obviously on everyone's mind. Once we get that event, similar to grayscale dumping, then I think we're set for a good month in July. It's like a band-aid, rip it off at the early part of July and let's get the rest of the market moving. So like I said, we did get this pushed back to the upside. Interestingly though, on the short term, we didn't actually break the 200 exponential moving average, which would have shown us breaking resistance into support, and we simply didn't get that. Now, also interesting, the German government started selling their Bitcoin here and actually bought some more here. So we do know that they are now starting to buy back as well. So this may have just been the last move, the moment that people needed just to top those bags off to get ready for the run. Ethereum ETFs coming down the line. We've got CPI data that could come in. Electricity costs are going down, which supports mining. All narratives that support giving money back to investors. And if we were to get a Fed rate cut in 23 days, then I think we could be in for a pretty explosive move. Don't forget, that would still sit within the month of July. So I think people need to calm. There's lots to come, lots being worked on. And yes, short-term pricing isn't maybe as best as people wanted. Longer term, though, and think on those year-on-year moves, we're still in a pretty good place. And I still think there's a lot of upside to come. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I always read the comments. I appreciate every single person of you that takes the time to do it. Helps the channel out, massively supports what we're trying to do here. And again, if you hit that like and subscribe button, that does the same. So until the next video, thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.